Alright, testing. 1, 2, 3. Mic is working. PSN videos check. Steam video check. Alright. Alright, guys. Here's Sunday session. Apologies for the slightly late start. We're gonna get things up and running now. Let's go put this back to InfoSum. Alright, today is North America PSN League and Europe Steam League. This is the 11th week of the second quarter, and including this weekend and next weekend, that'll be the last 2 week league sessions for the second quarter. Hey Chanchag, doing well. Let me just get your audio fix here since they can't hear you. Hopefully you got nice rest after last night exciting Open Championship qualifiers.
Towards getting that first place spot on the PSN league, and of course, General Ripper is always very scary, both as a spoiler, but as also somebody who could take number one, and of course Setsuna. So I don't know. I'm actually rattling. I don't know how ready I am today after yesterday, but I think we're gonna give our best fights.
Yes.
We're gonna fight like
just play. Yes, that's what I said.
But Shadosha on my stream was saying that these new tournaments are very telling about because we are seeing, of course, we see how strong the veterans still are, but but you and I know that the new generation is really, really strong, and we're seeing like across the board lots of scary stuff. I do think, Shadosha is one of the teachers as well as an insane fighter. Right, I'm a teacher and a fighter. Tricky's a teacher and a fighter, and a bunch of us have. I think we've gotten a lot better at helping players kind of understand how to play VF and how to be better at it game. But at the same time, the game has made quality of life improvements. Our community events are yielding a lot of results. So I think we're seeing so much good VF across the board, and I do think getting stronger too. Go ahead.
And I do think that once people start using that replay mode as a teaching tool, not just like self-education, where basically, like let's say I play against you, like in this like a sparring match, and then we both, because it's automatic save our match, right? So both of us could actually look at the match together, and it's already timestamped because we could basically go every single individual frame to basically say, hey, let's go look at this round 2 at this time point. And we could actually both go through it together. I think that if people start using that as a way to absolutely, as sparring partners and also teacher to student mentorship, I think that would be like just even having one single match play with somebody and then just going over with that person, I think will help.
Totally. It is. I mean, that's why I already started my Revo review series, right? Where I do review player matches from the dojo sessions, and I have already outlined a few things for different, if I do a full match review, that can get pretty deep, but my intention was to really isolate that one or two things that this player could do that would have totally maybe changed the outcome completely, but at the very least made huge gains, right? And I'm still working on that series, and I think, but I do think more and more players, I also want them to see how easy it is to use Replay Takeover and using the replays to help them and to see stuff better, because there's many ways to use it. And then of course, and then if you can, after reviewing it, I've also been starting to tell people, don't just look for your answers in there, but definitely go back to the training mode and use the recording feature or other features to really drill it in, doing some crazy stuff under pressure, because that's really what you have to do with VF. So yeah. Also, shout outs to Grooval, who says that next week they have their first VF offline ever in South America, at least as far as they know. So yeah. Sorry to interrupt you, but go ahead. I know that there's a lot for you to cover. Is the PSN room up on NA already?
Yes, it is. The code is today's date 0622. RJ is in the room right now. Also, the Steam League room is also made for Europe. Information we posted on the stream here. But passcode for Europe Steam is the opposite, which is the day and month. So the 22nd of June. All right, let me go post around, let people know.
Okay.
Right.
So I'm gonna also shout out. I want to shout out virtuafighter.com because it's still helping new generation and old generations to this day. Everyone still references it, even if people are not as active on the forums like they used to, because cultural changes in the public and how we use the internet. But virtuafighter.com is still a huge bedrock for our community. It's still a foundation. And yes, there will be more tools in different places. This era has had more stuff in Discords or on, or on like Google Docs, Google Sheets. But VFDC is definitely one of the really proud things about the Virtua Fighter North American community, or the Western. Actually, not even that. The outside Japan community, the English-speaking community. VirtuaFighter.com has still been an amazing bedrock for us. And it continues to be. But that said, we do have more and more tools available to us. And now, I do think all of us trying to communicate, trying to help each other, whether it's on streams or YouTube or social media, Twitter actually counts here. We find more ways to teach different people, because many people have different learning styles. And I think that's for our community too.
We're still open.
Yeah.
Hey, Sasina.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good.
Going good. Going very good.
Also, I would like to just give a little.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I was telling Satsuna to come in here and spar with RJ so I can listen to chat.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Hey, welcome Silverbolt. It's a Chicago player. Thank you for joining. But since we're talking about VFDC, I also want to give a little promotion. Mike is reviving the Virtua Fire circuit that I started 10 plus years ago for when Final Showdown was released. And I was, after he announced it with the new logo, which definitely shows the difference from amateur production versus professional production. You guys see me winning like 4 different leagues right now. Back then, I was winning actually 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 8 different leagues at the same time. That's like that. I was like, I burnt myself up back then. So I'm looking forward to see what my Mike does with the VF circuit. So stay tuned and follow VFDC, or later on Twitter. I think Mike will be posting more information about the VF circuit. Which I believe there will be some in-game titles given out to winners of the VF circuit. All right, we got 6 people already in the North America room also. Welcome General Whipper XTN is here. Also participate in the yesterday's qualifiers. Congratulations, Chanchai. It might not be where you want it to be, but 5th place is nothing to be laughed about, and 9th place for Cessna. And I think got pulled the best upset of the night, like being up General Whipper. Not General Whipper, I'm sorry. Gentleman Thief.
It starts with a G, right?
Yes, that's what I was thinking that in my head, but I didn't want to say it.
As a heads up, Tricky is preparing her PS5. That might require some updates and startup, but she's on her way to the league.
Yeah.
So
I started to post around to all the different sites, so before I start the countdown, but we got a nice 6 people already in the room, so that's great. Hey, everyone's joined the Europe room also. Let me go
yes,
Condor is here.
Is here, hell yeah. Condor's here, this is awesome.
Yep, Condor joined last week after a brief hiatus and got first place finish. So I think last weekend Chanchai, Live Forever, and Condor got first place finished.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, I forgot because it was so busy and everything. I do want to say congratulations to Cessna. for naturalization last weekend for
Oh,
as a
thank you.
United States citizens.
Congratulations.
So welcome to the good and bad of being part of the United States.
No, it's all good. It's all good. To become a U.S. citizen is really wonderful thing. My wife became a citizen about 12 years ago, and it's just it's wonderful. So I'm really happy for you, Setsuna. And congratulations.
Hey, thank you guys very much.
But, yeah. Hey, Blackstar, thank you so much. Thanks for the congratulations, Silverbolt, Blackstar, and Tricky. Yes, Dollar, yeah, you can still join the league. This is the PlayStation League today in North America, but you can still join it. Trust me, I know it's a different netcode, but it will train you, and also it will make you have to kind of you'll have whatever you gotta go. You got to work with what you got, and there's good stuff. And I love playing on here, actually. It's forced me on a lot. Forces me on a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
A point about Gentleman Thief, he's playing Akira. I don't know his real reasons, but I interpret him playing Akira because he's forcing himself out of his comfort zone by forcing himself to guess like a lot more, to execute on his reads a lot more. He's putting himself in that position. And I think that will make him a bigger monster than he's ever been. I think the best chance Gentleman Thief has for performing at the Open Championships is getting comfortable with his reads a bit more and pushing himself out of his comfort zone. And it doesn't mean he has to play Akira there, but I think just simply playing Akira forces you to guess. Like, just simply defending is a guess when you play Akira. For both players. So I think it's going to be awesome, the results that we're going to see in months because of this. So when you play on PlayStation Network, you're going to have to guess too sometimes. You're going to have to guess a little more than you want. And I think it makes you strong. But always your foundation. Go ahead, Akai.
To be very honest, we wouldn't be winning these leagues if the PlayStation Network was that bad. I mean, it's pretty darn good for what it was. For the three or 4 years, yeah. This is that not everyone has as good of a connection with each other on it, but those who do have good connection with each other, it works pretty darn well. Hey, we got Mold Monkey in here. Welcome.
Yeah, Tricky's coming in here. She's throwing hands. She's good. She's on her way.
That's fine. I haven't started the countdout yet because
I'm responding to chat. Chat's like, wait, Tricky's coming. It's like Tricky's coming. Tricky's coming. And she's been on the tear. Let's give some shout outs. Tricky she did the three-peat, the first person to do the three-peat on Mexican Uppercuts Thursday's
Beat Knuckle
tournament. Yeah. So the Beat Knuckle tournament. Hey Spartan, how are you doing today? She also performed quite well, but I know she's hungry as hell. She is angry about yesterday. She's gonna come with a vengeance next week. But next week we got Shidosha, we've got Numbers, we got a lot of people that are coming in with a vengeance next week after yesterday. So that's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be exciting next week.
We got 11 people right now in the North America PSN room. That's nice to see still so many people active. I think maybe the recent qualifier and activity has gotten people more excited.
Yeah.
Which for those who did not qualify, you still have a second chance to do so. Next Saturday, they will have the second qualifier. So the deadline to register for that is Thursday evening or Thursday afternoon for Pacific time. You're right. If you're going to participate, just sign up early so you don't have to worry about it. Alright. But deadline again is Thursday evening, and same time as Saturday when the qualifier happens. Okay. Alright, let's go do the countdown now. After this match, we got 4 people in the Europe, so we can start the countdown too. Let's go update this information.
Congrats on the top 16, Spartan. It's gonna be a crazy field next week. It's gonna be also really fun. There's a lot of people who couldn't do this week for many reasons, right? for wonderful reasons too. Uh, Congratulations to Dalmok on getting married. Congratulations, Bushido, for having a child. It is an amazing occasion. I actually don't know if they're gonna be able to play next week, but they plan on playing next week. I hope they've got family to help them with baby. That is humbling experience. But I think that this is not their first child, I believe, so we're good. but
Second
children
child.
second child. So they've got this. Second child's a lot easier because you already know the flow, or you already know what to expect. And so, but I actually told Panda this week that when you have a child, it's ridiculously humbling because it's the first time in your life you've completely lost control of your life, but it's a beautiful thing for those that want to have children. So, yeah. No, totally. And well, we don't have the replays yet on PS5 anyways, but you can use the recordings from these streams. So you can always record on your PS4 and still use that feature. Recording helps a lot. It helps me a lot too. Mold Monkey is in here. Hell yeah. Mold Monkey, also a huge threat. Also always scary. You gotta watch out for Mold Monkey. This is a player who they are very clever. They do use the reads. They execute on their reads. They're not afraid of their own reads, right? I just talked about Gentleman Thief can maybe embrace even more of his reads. Gentleman Thief likes to outplay people. He's still going to do that, just like Himajan always does it. But Himajan, I've also fought Himajan's Akira and Jackie. Now Jackie's the one where you can avoid reading, but I've watched Himajan at least use his calibration process like he does with John. But I fought Himajan Akira, like I said, Akira make you guess, and this game has always rewarded both, right? So it's going to be exciting.
All right, we got 12 players now for the North America PSN room. Just join. Mold Monkey, which I have to say, it seems like people who play certain characters seem to always have a tendency to have the similar nicknames. Mold Monkey in North America. In Europe, we have a Swedish player named Modi, Eileen player Modi, and we have Dark Nova Boy who plays Sarah, and we have a Nova STL in the Europe League who plays Sarah, and has to put parentheses Europe because we're confusing us. Yeah, but.
Well, there's also Black Alert and Black
Star. Yeah, both Sarah players.
By the way, I want to give a shout out to Black Star since they gave me a shout out on my stream. Black Star, amazing performance at Combo Breaker. I wanted to see more, but the way that Black Star played in Combo Breaker was beautiful. It was really, really, they were on the tear. It was awesome. I loved watching all the battles that I could from Combo Breaker, so I want to give that shout out. Of course, same to Setsuna. Setsuna and I had exciting battle yesterday, but Setsuna has had amazing battles every tournament he's in. He shows up. He shows up here on the leagues consistently, and when he can. This has been a very, very busy season for Setsuna. So with the tournaments, with personal good stuff like naturalization, he couldn't play in the leagues that much compared to most seasons. But Setsuna shows up, and huge shout outs to the amazing player that you are, my friend.
Appreciate it, man. That was definitely a very contentious set that we played. It went down to the last few reads, but you played that last round marvelously and just took it away, and that was it, man.
Well, I definitely tried to take every opportunity I can, which also includes against Juicebox, where it goes both ways. Like, you got to just take the opportunities you get when you do have them, and unfortunately I took some. Almost took one extra on GT, but no, it was tough and it was scary self-fighting. But also, the Rock Reaper, shout outs to you too, who also shows up at leagues, shows up at a lot of stuff, and always a scary threat, but also, just like all of us veterans, like getting stronger and stronger. It doesn't always feel that way, but the proof is in the pudding, man. It's awesome enjoying this journey with you all. And then also ushering this new generation too, which is getting more terrifying, really fast, especially during Revo. Honestly, when crossplay comes for the PS5, I think you guys will like what you see with where the field's at, with a lot of new players also fighting at a monster level already, but also a lot of up and coming players getting stronger. And so, the hope is also that the full spectrum is much more full. We want a lot more beginners, intermediates, and advanced. We want people that play for fun as well as the people that play to kill. So it's a blast. Just love VF. Just play more VF.
Play more VF. If you like VF, just find something or somewhere where if you like to play VF, want to do something as a group, yeah, there's plenty of options available nowadays.
I'm gonna give a quick shout out to two players of a newer generation, so to speak. This is the generation of the Ultimate Showdown generation, which we're playing today, right? Emery Reigns and Just Monica, right? These two spar a lot together, both really, really strong. Monica has definitely made waves. Monica has put people on notice, but Emery Reigns also. Emery Reigns is busy with lots of content everywhere, and this morning you can watch the content that Emery Reigns made with their battles with Just Monica. And whenever those two fight, it is ridiculously fun to watch. It is so much fun to watch those two spot. So they're always going for stuff. They're always pushing. They're pushing the limits in multiple directions on where they try to take their play. So it's exciting. And definitely watch that stuff. All right.
I think we have 3 more matches before we start the North America wheel. Let me just check. We got Tifa G coming back from the PC side to come play, so that's great. So yeah, we have 3 more matches before we start the North America PSN League Room, and I think we have 4 more matches before we start the Europe Steam League Room. All right.
So Miller 2B on Akai stream, yes. It was an honor to fight you yesterday. I look forward to you joining the Akai League. So yes, in North America right now, the current schedule is that Saturdays, at this time, the same time right now, for about roughly 3 hours, is the North American Steam League. Europe does Steam on Sundays, and we do PlayStation Network. We flipped them, right? So Saturday, Europe does PSN, and Sunday, North America does PSN. Now, the schedule is subject to change, but generally, I would say we'll see what the future schedule is. But yes, on the weekend at this time, always a league. So we'll see how that goes, but I look forward to you joining us, Miller. Also, Tuesday nights, I do dojo sessions now. It is late night, so I'm on the West Coast, and so for my time on the West Coast, I started at 7:30 p.m. at night, and that's for the East Coast, that's 10:30 at night. But I play pretty much for like 6 to 7 hours, where we just do. It's not a. I don't keep track of the results, but it's meant for people to bring in what they want. Do you want to play for fun? That's fine. Join the dojo sessions. Do you want to play to learn? Come in. I will answer questions. We will help each other. Do you want to play to be competitive? Yeah, go ahead and keep track of your results and, keep track of your matchups. Take those saves that you get, those replays from that. So come join us. I'm happy to help you. You have a really good foundation for your Leon, and would love to work more with you. So please join us in Akai's League especially, but also on the dojo sessions on Tuesdays. And all the streams that you can, keep supporting VF streamers.
Yeah, if you do like league sessions, I'm not sure if Mexican Upker still does it on Wednesday nights from North America, but he does the double elimination beat knuckle on Thursday. And speaking of double elimination tournaments, I believe Virtual Kazam is hosting his bi-weekly this Sunday evening. So you guys, if you're interested in participating, go sign up on his challenge bracket, which I don't have the link on me right now, but if someone's interested, I can find it and post it.
I'm gonna give another shout out really quick, sorry. But Thursday nights also, you can do this if you're not playing in Beat Knuckle, you can do this, but if you finish Beat Knuckle, you can also do this. FC Racer is running a league every Thursday night too.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yes, so follow FC Racer on Twitch, and you'll see me post about them. But there are leagues happening on Thursday also. So now we got Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and there's more to come, including Hyatt. All right, I'll give the mic to you.
All right, this is the last match before we begin the North America PSN League Room. So if you're away from keyboard, this is a good time to get back. We'll start in a couple of minutes. Yeah, and also for Europe, there's Fridays are usually these Salty Europe double elimination tournaments, and so and then Thursdays, if you like leagues, King Card from Germany hosts league sessions on Thursday evenings, local time for Europe. And we do have like a bi-weekly South America. It has now regularly scheduled bi-weekly tournament on Sunday, right? Yeah, Sunday afternoons.
Yeah, we got the bi-weekly, the takeover. Those are awesome events. Sometimes the Haya Cup also, and of course Soyo Akai's events, right? First for Latin America, Central and South America. So just really cheers to them.
I got to tell you something new that Soil Akai has changed about the way that those tournaments are run is there's a final boss. We are recruiting final bosses for after every tournament. The winner of that tournament gets to fight the final boss.
So it's like a secret boss like Duro at the end of arcade mode.
Yes, not underwater. Well, maybe a little underwater because they're usually from the American Elite.
Oh, I see.
That reminds me. We're gonna talk, guys. But yes, currently recruiting people from North American VF.
Just to give you a heads up, I believe the most recent secret boss was Dark Nova, right? Like
it was. Yes,
Dark Nova was the secret boss. So, give you a sense of what to watch and what to expect.
You know who we should recruit? We should recruit Duolium that showed up yesterday. Right? I kick out of league, but you know he or she could be the secret boss. All right, guys, 13 players. Good luck, have fun.
Good luck, guys.
This is our first league of the day. So we'll do Dui Toto. Let me go put the information here. And let me go post around people's point of view. This is Open 11A. All the occasion visit had arcadness. Okay. So Marco had vacation to Japan. And since he's participating today in the league sessions, I assume he's back in Portugal. But all the characters are the ES version of the game, which Sega is still supporting it by giving some special in-game event titles. So Ultimate Showdown esports in Japan is still being supported, at least the arcade version. Alright, I think we still have 2 more matches before we start the Europe League Room session. We got 7 players. Passcode is 2206. Let me go post around that. Let me update the chart here. One last match before we begin. Hey, welcome, Eris. Okay, what I'm trying to do. Update the chat. So 13 players for North America PSN. That should last about 39 to 49 minutes. And we have 8 players right now for the Europe rooms, so that's at least 7 rounds. We've got 9 players, everyone will get at least 1 bye. Let me go mute myself on the Discord so I don't bother my teammates. Not my teammate, my co-hosts. This here, DPG versus J-Door on the stream. Let's get this information update on my stream though. North America PSN is room number 44050. Okay, all the information is posted correctly now. Alright guys, we are going to start the Europe League room with 8 players. That's a nice size to start the first league. We do 3 total a day. Eight players, so again, Europe will finish about 21 to 26 minutes, and then open 11A here now. I know we need to do a new nomenclature, so people's not gonna get views. Actually, the information is more for my own, not record keeping. Alright, we can see Kilakan versus Nova here. This is Europe Nova. Nice of him or her to put that Europe in parentheses. And then go post people's links of their streams. If you're streaming and I don't post your link of your event, don't hesitate to post your stream channel on the on my stream chat. The goal of these has always been this organizational. So if you want to watch from a fan check, we got 5th place, a Leon player point of view. Tricky, after a long hiatus from participating, playing Eileen. Let's see who else we have here streaming. Susina, I believe it was 9th place. Excuse me. 9th place finish. The person who put Gentleman Thief into the losers bracket. Also speaks in Espanol. Anyone else streaming that I have not posted? Let's see, Silverbolt is streaming also. Vanessa player from Chicago. For a while, he was one of the most regular participant in the PSN Akai leagues. And of course, the Walk Reaper is also streaming, playing El Blaze. I believe he's currently 2nd right now in the Steam League. Second in the Steam League, and he was the one had most first place finishes in the first quarter of the Steam League. So it's going to come down to the last weekend, because right now I think Chancha is leading, actually in both the PSN and Europe. and I mean the PSN and Steam League. And we have here XTN and D2G. XTN is if I remember correctly, correct me wrong, is a Tekken player who just recently started playing VF, but has been doing very well in his local events. Participate in the Steam and PSN side. So we'll be seeing all of Killer Cam matches on my on the Europe Steam portion, Europe Steam League, and it'll rotate between the different players in the PSN one, since it's an odd number. Even number of players, this matches that we spectate is revolves around one single player, while if it's an odd number, it rotates. Like 2 matches per person. Yeah, but all those links are for people. If you are streaming your point of view of your league, and I don't have it posted, definitely share it. As we're trying to get as many people that might not be part of our scene, as much different point of views as possible. Yeah, we might as well get that link to. So those who might missed it, yesterday, Hima played John, Gentleman Deep playing Akira and John. Denkai playing Shun and Jackie, and Crazy Drunk playing Shun. Were the 4 who will reach play in the regional finals. I already guaranteed some prize money from the prize pool. The next qualifier for another 4 players is next week, next Saturday. Deadline to register is Thursday evening. Let's post a link there for those who is interested. It is free to enter, and TNS runs the event, runs it very smoothly. The 2 times I've done for Butcher Firefly level. Alright, current everyone is leading the Europe League. They're going to be playing, so then we can put that on the main screen here. Good to see Killer Cam versus Nieru. In the North America, let's see who is still leading. We have Tricky, undefeated, the Walker Susuna. So 3 players that's still undefeated. And we're going to see Condor versus XTN now. Alright, Chanjai. You're breaking the rules as a host. Oh, well, you could fix that. It's like...
Round 2. Ready, go!
Hey, thanks for the follow, Black Star. Sarah player. Yeah, long time member of the VF community. I believe he used to do this the first to 10 matches, exhibition matches.
Round 4. Ready, go!
And of course, if you do not use Discord, which is one of the ways I communicate with the let people know when each league begins. I do have a Steam community group made, um, both for North America and Europe. There's a different text channels I use. So basically, 10 to 15 minutes before the start of each league, I'll post it so that it lets people have an idea when to join, when to join, when it will start.
Better run home to mama now.
Alright, Kyokan wins his match, Condor wins his match against STN. And we still have Cessna is undefeated, the Walker is still undefeated. Tricky did lose to Cessna. And we have Mold Monkey still playing against the Walk Reaper. And for the Europe, we have Edva and Raging Mars undefeated. Edva is still playing against Nova, and Edva takes the wins. So right now leading is Raging Mars and Edva on that side. Let's see which view. So Kyokan versus Lucky B. So that match is starting now. Then
Round one. Ready, go!
RJ versus Condor on the North America side.
Round two. Ready, go!
As usual, we need to do the I need to add more things to people can get points for. A little late, but better late than never. I think yesterday we actually had a full 16-player room in which no one like game freeze or bug out or disconnected or left out of frustration. It's always nice where we could get a full room and everyone's playing till the end. A nice goal I would like to see. Might not be able to achieve it with PSN and Steam, but when it becomes multi-platform, have 2 leagues fully run, all max out. Wait a second here.
Knockout. Round five. Ready, go! Knockout.
Better run home to mama now.
Round one. Ready, go! Round one. Ready, go! Knockout. Round two. Ready, go! Round two. Ready, go!
run home to mama now.
Round one. Ready, go! Excellent! Round two. Ready, go! Round one. Ready, go! Knockout! Round three. Ready, go! Ready, go! Knockout! Round four. Ready, go! Round three. Ready, go! Knockout!
Better run home to mama now.
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout! Round one. Round two. Ready?
And most of that should have been said when the mic was on. Just accidentally muted myself for maybe 10 or 15 minutes, I think. This is the last round for Europe. Killer Cam and Erasmus both just one loss. So one of them is going to get 2 losses, and one of them might have a chance to compete with Weiji Mars for first place if Weiji Mars lose to Edva. So we'll see how that match turns out. But I think he has a sizable plus lead, so even if he loses, if Weiji Mars loses to Edva, he might still get keep first place. Jeffrey, Eva is playing Jeffrey, Weiji Mars is playing Go. Kyokan has been participating in these sessions quite a bit. Ares Olympico recently started again. Was playing the PSN leagues for a while from Spain. And Kyokan now has the 2 match points here. North America's PSN league side is still kind right in the middle of their first league. With the Walk Reaper currently undefeated.
Round 5. Ready, go!
I'm not sure if I muted myself when you came in here, Jim High, so I'll just say hi, Jim High. Alright, let's see, what is the results? Chancha has 1 loss only, the Walkers undefeated at 7-0, Sutton with 2 losses, Tricky with 2 losses. So right now it is the Walker first, Chancha is second.
I've got grace and power. You've got zip.
Alright, let's see what is the results here. We'll get to see the my 2 co-hosts play against each other. Let's first check out what the results are. Kyokan did get wins, so is it able to... nope. So Waging Mars is first place, undefeated. Kyokan second, and Ares Olympico third place. Thank you guys for playing. We will won 2 more leagues, so you can continue playing. Please do so. If you can't, thanks again for playing. Let me go post around and let people know to join the room. Switch this over to the PSN side.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Alright, let's go post around. First, let's go do Steam. Hey, thanks for playing Kyokan. Hey, welcome Mari J.
Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go!
And again, just to continue to promote, if you don't use Discord much or anything, but you do play on Steam, here's a community group that I used to post. I let people know you could join the room. Right. Is for both North America and Europe. North America's Steam League is Saturdays though. Alright, let's go post in Discord.
Forgot to train, eh? 3. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 4. Ready, go!
Alright, Jared Whipper's still playing against RJ. We have the Walker still undefeated.
Knockout!
And Chanja is the next closest at 1 loss, and 2 losses goes to Tricky,
Ready, go!
whose only 2 losses came from Jared Whipper and Cessna. And wrong one. And Chanta's only loss came from the Walk Reaper. Oh, who were you playing against, RJ? Did the player disconnected from room? Or is this that the bad connection with each other? Alright, we're gonna start the countdown now. We have Eva and Kilikam left after the first league. So thank you for playing. And we got Mario J joining the room. I think considered one of the stronger players in the UK. Uses Leon, Vanessa. I see. Okay. Gotta check that out.
Round 3. Ready, go!
It's this round between Duaku and Cessna Smith, and just do a quick check. Yeah, it looks like it's just force connection out.
Ready, go!
Oh, you got this kind of twice now. Okay. The VF Neko spears were unkind to you and your opponents. Hopefully, Wevo multi-platform is not gonna have some of these issues. As I don't think they'll be updating Ultimate Showdown anymore. Unless it's a game patch update. Alright, Momo gets 3 losses here too. But Janwoo versus Dewapur. Can Janwoo give Dewapur his first loss?
Ready, go!
Oh wait a minute, Dewapur already got a loss. My bad. Who did he lost to? Sesuna. Oh, I just saw that match. I can see how awake I am for today. Alright, so we just have now Chancha and Dewapur with 1 loss each. Chancha might be the first person to get be the league leader for both Steam and PSN League. We still are, let's see, 9 matches there, 10. Still got 3 or 4 more rounds remaining for the first league of North America. The Steam League here is, for Europe, is right now during intermission. People could join right now and be starting 8 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes.
I want a serious fight! Round 3. Ready, go! Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 4. Ready, go!
Definitely in these league rooms on Steam, I do recommend a minimum of delay setting 4, especially playing people that's across, might possibly be across the continent from you. I think most people have said delay setting 3 or 4 seems to feel the most comfortable when playing against people. Maybe a yellow bar, 100 milliseconds. There was a lot of delay attacks right there. A lot of delay attacks from both sides. Oh, that should do it. There was a lot of very patient defense between Giant Whipper and the Walk Reaper. Both was using delay attacks there. But the Walk Reaper was able to rocket discharge to victory. So right now we have the Walk Reaper at plus 16, but Chancha got his second loss. Who did give Chancha his 2 losses? We have Tricky and the Walk Reaper. That's 10 matches, so we have 2 more rounds, I think. Mo Monkey versus Giant Whipper here. Yeah, Mo Monkey is a strong Eileen player. Let's see Mario J play Eileen. This is the character that I most associated with Mario J when I met him 10 plus years ago. But he seems to have moved on to Vanessa and Leon. Alright, yeah, 3 more matches before we begin the Europe League. They live forever. Yeah, we have 13 people in the room. So we got 2 or 3 more rounds remaining. So about 5 to 6 minutes. Room should open up again for people to join. Yesterday for the Steam side, we had 2 back-to-back 16-player leagues. So it's nice to see activity, and so it's like a little mini kumite for everyone who plays. Like 15 matches kumite.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Alright, 2 match points here for Giant Whipper.
Round 4. Ready, go!
We have 2 strong Eileens, Mo Monkey and Tricky playing in the room. And Mario J on this small window there is playing, so quite a few Eileen players today. I believe Mo Monkey and Tricky is also both from the Newark area. And of course Mario J is from the UK. Mo Monkey is playing this here round 5.
Round 5. Ready, go!
Alright, Mo Monkey wins against Giant Whipper here. We're in intermission for Europe, 7 players, so if there's European players watching the stream with wire connection plays on Steam. We'd love to have you join and participate. And let's see if... Oh, this is getting close to the last round, I think, and someone gave the Walk for his second loss. Who gave him second loss? Tricky. So we have 3 players at 9 and 2 losses. Tricky, the Walk and Chancha, and Chancha is leading by plus-minus rounds. And we'll get to see Tricky versus Mo Monkey. Put this on the final match here for PSN. And we got Medina Rico. Hey, Medina Rico. Wrong move though. Apologies. Thank you. You understand? Medina Rico is the Fusha from North America. I host North America Steam League on Saturdays. How much matches do we have? 2 more matches before we start the second league for Europe. So yeah, at least for right now, North America Steam Leagues is on Saturdays. Yeah, it should be about 10 to 15 minutes before we start the second league. So you got about 10 minutes to get in.
Round 3. Ready, go!
So I believe there was an offline tournament not that long ago in which Mole Monkey defeated Tricky. So not sure how much they play against you, but this is kind of like if you just want to make some of fake drama, it's a rematch between the two. Look at that, 3 Eileens all on the screen at the same time. Alright, one more match before we begin. One more match before we begin for Europe second league today. Let's see, Marjay versus Nova here. Yeah, Marty, I even fashion.
Excellent.
And Mo Monkey was defeated Tricky. Combo break was not so combo was not so long ago. Team Punche took first place and the first person to qualify for the grand finale. Let's see results here. Let's see, what is it? We have Chanter with 1 loss. Does that make the Walk Reaper is the one who will get first place then? And it looks like Mo Monkey defeating Tricky might put him at 3rd place. Oh no, it's just plus minus rounds here. So congratulations to the Walk Reaper for getting first place. Chanchai the Walk Reaper for getting first place. Chanchai getting 2nd and Tricky getting 3rd place. With Mo Monkey almost getting in by defeating Tricky, but plus minus rounds, Tricky got 3rd place. So nice 13-player league. Everyone giving someone a loss here, so it kind of made everything close. Alright guys, thank you guys for playing. If you guys want to continue playing, please stay in the room. About 10 to 15 minute break before we start. Let me go post around, let people know get joined if they want to. And the Europe room should be starting soon, so let me go get that ready. Oh. Okay, RJ, about 10 to 15 minutes, and we'll wait for you since you're going to try to join back in.
Can you guys hear me now?
I can
Yes,
hear you
sir.
now. I can hear you now,
Okay.
Chancha.
Sadly, I forgot about the whole PS5. You know, like my
Shame,
son,
shame, Chancha.
like the living room. Right before this session, I moved the PS5 up, and I totally forgot to check if my network settings. And I think. This is so dumb.
For shame. For
Yes,
shame.
for shame.
It's like, seriously, look at this, right? People can see this on my screen on my stream here. See this? Look at it was here. Now I have to hit wired LAN and tell it, yes, please connect to the LAN that's right there. Right? It's so dumb. but it's like, so it like it stayed on like my Wi-Fi. So when I first played, I was like, PSN's feeling really whack today. This feels really sick. And I think it was like the second game when I was like, I'm the problem. It's me. Like, like I started singing Taylor Swift because I realized that was what was going on. You know, like I was on Wi-Fi and I totally forgot that both PS4 and PS5, it won't automatically switch to internet. You have to go out of your way to go back there. So. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. I like when I realized that was the problem. I'm happy taking the second instead of first. You know, I'm sorry, but I got to talk about how it works well for the game, guessing games. Like it really does. Like it forces you to slow down and watch and be like, oh, okay, like let's make a better decision here. Let's take a slight moment to think a little more. And, oh, I can see Lei Fei's animation a little easier because it's slower. You know? So.
Right. But yeah, it happens. But we figure out so everyone's
so
wire
sad.
connections. Uh,
Watch Akai like disqualify me from like that league battle because he's like
I'm-
we have a rule, no wireless connection.
I'll pick a big asterisk mark on your name to forever shaming you. Right?
I'm so sorry. Thanks for your patience to everyone. Like
Uh,
everyone could hear my stream going like everyone on my stream could hear me go, I'm sorry. You know, even before fighting Tricky, I'm like, Tricky, this is gonna be so slow. I'm sorry.
We got Ernan joining the room. Hopefully this time his connection's better. And we excuse me. I think everyone is planning to join also.
Awesome.
Let's see. Thanks for playing the Wallpaper. Let's see.
Come on, friend, bring all the monsters. Bring them all. And I'm really happy. Happy Hernan's joining us, you know. And happy Live Forever has been like on this tear too. So it's gonna be really good stuff. My connection's better now, so because I know that in the past that like that has upset me before. Is there something like if I could, you know? So I'm glad this has solved that problem. But also, thank you very much, Lightwing Dragon. I appreciate it. Yeah, had a great time in the tournament yesterday. Definitely wish I was able to get one of those wins, but it's. But at the same time, I feel proud about the battles I fought. But a lot to learn, a lot to improve, and fight harder and be more fierce. Right.
Round one. Ready?
All right, we're starting the 5-match countdown now. So 10 to 15 minutes for people to join. Passcode is today's date, June the 22nd. So 0622. Your second league has already started. Yeah, right now 14 players. Can we get a full 16-player league room in the era of level on Steam? That would be a remarkable feat to get. Got 2 spots remaining, so people can still join.
So for Mold Monkey and Tricky, I've got some special Eileen tech for you. When you know that the commentator is Shadosha, or you've got Marco in the chat saying, "I hate Eileen with a passion," feel free to switch her up with Lucky Chloe. Akai probably doesn't know how much hate there is towards Lucky Chloe from traditional.
It's a Tekken character, right?
Yeah, Tekken character. That's the costume Eileen has. But like, my daughter loves Lucky Chloe, right?
Oh, okay.
Basically, you know that Lucky Chloe is meant to appeal to certain demographics. It's like an expansion of the fighting game demographic, in many ways, right? Whether it's girls like my daughter, or people who identify differently. Because she's just different. She's different in many, many ways, and she's not quote unquote conventional for fighting games. So she definitely draws a lot of hate.
Okay. Yeah, we have actually a lot of Eileen players. Mold Monkey, Tricky, and Mari J on the Europe side. So.
Hey, Life Forever, thank you so much. That's a huge compliment coming from you. So thank you very much. Trying to fight even more like a monster, like both of us can be. Thank you so much. Yeah. No, it's the Eileen army is reborn, right? But the Eileen army also very strong during Ultimate Showdown. So, but Revo should be where it's at, and our Panda's Eileen is a real terror. So, but of course, building more and more experience. I tell our Panda, you just got to play a lot of online too, because you don't want to rob yourself of matchup experience. It can be spoiling if you have an offline scene, but it can also be detrimental if you're not using all the resources you have. And for me, that includes playing on all the platforms that I can, fight the people that I can fight when I can.
I think I saw not that long ago, maybe within the last week or two, Rayo Raul, previously known as Gorgeous Eileen, was playing Eileen a little bit on Japan ranked matches.
Awesome.
Eileen has limbs in this version. Does that mean that it's just longer reach now? That the hitbox has been corrected?
So you think it might be the same benefit that Pi got?
Maybe.
Like
That's what Mari J says, something about has limbs in this version. So
and I do want to hear what Marley J's got to say, because I always like hearing what Marley J's got to say. Another person who always has great. It's always good conversations with Marley about VF.
Yeah, they buff her reach a lot, so it's similar to what I experienced with Pi.
Yeah, I think so. Because I've definitely felt it. I felt it a lot, actually. And it's good. I felt it fighting.
So so our panda has now a Eileen main, you say? And
our panda's been an Eileen main since December. Yeah. Since the 2.0.
And Nobi from Canada also plays Eileen.
Yeah.
A mixture of Eileen and Lei. So Eileen army is getting bigger.
Yeah. Nobi has always enjoyed Eileen, but I think with Revo really liking Eileen. So it's good. Eileen army getting bigger. And that was really fun watching Nobi's run yesterday.
Hey, welcome Jim.
Welcome back. Good to see you. Hope you're doing really well, Jim. Hell yeah to the Lucky Chloe mates. My daughter loves playing Lucky Chloe. She doesn't play much Tekken, but she loves playing as Lucky Chloe. Though, actually, one of the Bay Area, one of San Francisco area's Lucky Chloe players moved back to Portland again, and so I hung out with them just on Friday, and that is BK Bo. So, and they actually have there's a famous tweet about them that I think it was Combo Breaker, like 2020, maybe before that, where somebody complained about getting like triple perfected by a Lucky Chloe wearing a hentai hat, and it was BK Bo. So, BK Bo just quote tweeted with "my bad." BK is doing really good. He's not playing VF much, or he's not playing Tekken much right now, just a little bit, because he's doing work transition. But he's doing very good. He's got an awesome job. He's really excited, and he's having fun in Portland. Bandai Head is the Jeff Gerstmann trip. Oh, awesome! That's awesome to hear. Yeah, I hope you'll get to see him next time you're in the area, or if he goes up to Seattle, because he's just such a fun ball of energy. I love that guy. So he's always reached out at times too. So he's just a good dude. That's XTN and I chatting about BK. Anyways, back to the Kylies.
So Mari J wrote in stream chat that a lot of people move away from Brad. Is there something frequent of him in this version of the game? Anyone else want to share a comment about that? I haven't seen.
That is a curious one, right? But maybe more people understand that Brad's a more defensive character. And like if you watch the patterns of people that like to play, that have been playing Revo and stuff, right? They do like defensive characters, but they wish that they had more reach, right? So you have like Jackie, who can beat Knuckle from a decent range and do other stuff from a decent range. You have like John, who can do keep away but can also chase, right? And so it feels more comfortable these players that are pretty strong at playing like the defensive game as a back and forth, it's more comfortable playing those two characters than it is Brad, because Brad is like very like you gotta have your spacing tight to do that with Brad, and then you feel like you can only use 3P plus K or his like 6/6 K. And so I have a feeling like that's the feeling I get from the types of players I've been running into and playing against. That maybe the reason they don't stick with Brad is because Brad's a little bit more. The ones who tend to play Brad and stick with them are the ones who initially play him very aggressively at first, but then eventually learn that he's more of a defense monster, you know, or at least he's more more like he's got good guard punish, he's got good whiff punish. But also when you learn concepts like Nitaku and you do it with Brad, it does feel kind of weird. Like it feels overcommittal to a degree with Brad. So yeah,
Right.
at least that's my take.
The North America PSN room, we still have 2 more matches before we start. We have right now still have 14 players, so it is going to be a long league. So
Mama now.
if you need to do a quick restroom break or a snack, this is the time to do it. Alright. Europe, let's see. Europe side, we have currently Mari J undefeated. 3-0, so we still got 7 players, so 3 more rounds at least.
Oh, Hernan, I'm just having fun chatting, so that's why I went to away. So, yeah. Hey, Haya, good to see you. Hope you're doing really well. But yeah, if you're talking about at the high level, it is a curious thing, right? Like even now, the main Brad player, the 2 Brads that we know, well, we know Osage Brad, right? The Chino Brad, and of course Ito Shun. Right. Of course, in North America, we do have a Brad. We got Killa Killa, we got Renzo, we got Assassin. All 3 of those ridiculously strong Brad players.
There's also a strong Brad player in the QC
Hernan,
region.
Hernan.
So
Sorry, Hernan. I didn't say you first. I should say you first. Go ahead. Sorry.
there is a very strong Brad player that's still active in Japan, in the southern Japan Kyushu region. He goes by the nickname Konnichiwa Akira. Used to go by the name Boki Akira, but that is not it's a vulgar, yeah, it's a
Vulgar.
vulgar name. So he switches to Konnichiwa Akira, but he's a very strong Brad player too. Just haven't streamed like within the last week or 2, but you'll see his streams, live streams once in a while.
Oh, awesome. Translate that as "Hello, I'm Akira."
Yeah, Konnichiwa.
Greetings.
Good morning.
You'll identify his live streams by having a very attractive women as the thumbnail.
On the thumbnails, yeah.
Yes.
I know this account. Okay.
Alright, last match and then we'll start the North America league wheel.
So here's the funny thing.
Hernan got a hot dog.
Here's the funny thing about Japanese VF, right? The Twitter community is amazingly friendly. The Japanese VF Twitter community is really friendly. The 4chan community is something else, and they definitely have a green community. So, it's kind of funny. Japanese VF is very diverse. Yeah, I do think Brad's still very well rounded. And it's weird because a lot of people love playing Brad a lot in previous generations, so it is interesting that in Revo we don't see as much Brad. But also another Brad that I want to give a shout out to is All-Star J. All-Star J also on Twitch is Froze US. All-Star J is a very strong Brad player. Really, really sharp as well. Shout outs to them too.
I'm not sure if RJ is planning to come back. Is he resetting? So, let's see.
We'll see.
People on the West Coast get good enough ping to play Japanese players. Some of the players' comments have commented that it's playable.
It's playable. The Japanese will feel it, but it feels good. Actually, it surprisingly feels very good. Surprisingly. RJ says they got kicked.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
back in.
there.
Okay, so I don't have to. Right. We're gonna start the. Oh, it's okay. It's a wing out league. Okay. Let's start the second league now with 14 players. It's the same amount of time as the last league, but no one gets a bye now. So you got a 13 match Kumite here going here. All right. Good luck, guys. Have fun.
Good luck. Have fun.
Hopefully we'll get someone that I'll see from I'll either get XTNs or Silver Bolt matches stream. Hopefully it's XTNs, Silver Bolt is streaming his matches. Chancha is also. Let me go post the links of everybody's. And the second league should be have 1 or 2 more rounds remaining. Oops, sorry, let me put this back here. North America and Machine. Alright, Eris win his match against Nova there. Let's see, check the results there seconds. Again, 13 rounds for the North America second room today. And that will be 39 to 50 minutes, same as last time. Let's go put this on Steam PSN while we check the results of it. Yes.
Round 3. Ready, go!
I'm sorry, I muted myself there a sec. So we have hopefully we have XTN or matches stream since Silver is streaming. Let me put this back onto the Europe one to get the full results. That's this last round. And once we get the results tagged here, I'll go AFK to take care of some things.
Round 3. Ready, go!
And we will be seeing off XTN matches on my stream.
Round 4. Ready, go!
Nova has 2 match points against Mari J. Make it interesting, Nova. Europe Nova. Oh, and Nova does get a win against Mari J. So what's this going to cause? Is this going to cause Mari J to lose his first place position? Let's see. There's a lot of thumbs up. Who's doing the thumbs up? Alright, that was still not enough though. Mari J got first place just by plus 1 round. There's Olympicos gets second and Raging Mars gets third. Thank you guys for playing. If you guys want to continue playing, please do so. We'll do one more league. Let me go post one, let people know we can join the room. We did get one disconnect. Right. Then go post around, let people know you join. Switch this back to PSN side. Once I post around everywhere, I will need to take care of something in the house. Alright, that's that. And of course, let me go post on all the people who is streaming from their point of view. You got Sasuna, Akira player, Chanchai, Leon player point of view, Tricky. Do we have anyone else? Silver Boats? If I'm missing someone, just don't hesitate to post your link. Alright, so you can watch it from Sasuna's Akira, Chancha's Leon, Tricky's Eileen, or Silver Boat's Vanessa. And or XTN's Taka on my point of view. We are going to go write your information here. Hey, thanks for playing, Eris. Let's start the countdown now. 5 matches. Okay. Your virtual stick high grade isn't working consistent, and the other sticks I had don't feel great at the moment. The virtual stick high grade, that's a 10 plus years, so it's just still working. That's pretty awesome. Hopefully you get one that you're happy with. I'll be right back. AFK for a bit.
Round two. Ready, go! Knockout! Round three. Ready, go! Round two. Ready, go! Knockout! Round three. Ready, go! Knockout! Round four. Ready, go! Round one. Ready, go!
Alright, just look back quickly so that we can start the third league for Europe before I go AFK again. We still have like 3 more matches before we start the Europe league, third league. Nieru is someone who's been playing in the PSN side for a bit since the beginning of 2025. So look forward to his growth and more people playing.
Round two. Ready, go!
Took a break from the PC Steam side because of his PC broke. So thanks for the follow, Pickle Fiction.
Knockout!
XTN here has 2 match points against R9 here.
Round three. Ready, go! Ready, go!
I'm looking forward to where we spar with someone, whether it's your sparring partner or teaching someone the game, where we just play one match and then we could just both go to our replay mode and just watch the same replay together, and just use this timestamp as a way to basically tell us, hey, we should go to this part, and just teach the person how to play the game. That's what the teacher-student idea. Because we could basically tell people, oh, this is why this didn't work for you exactly at this point. You know, you could now control your character at this certain spot and try this instead, or try that instead. But yeah, so the first time people think about replay mode was like, oh, we could just, you know, self-education. but since it automatically save your last 100 matches, yeah, it save your last 100 matches. You could just basically just play one single game with somebody. Like, oh, I'm a beginner. Can I just play a match? Yeah, just play one single match, and then we both the teacher and the student go to their replay modes individually, and just go do it together and say, oh, I found this part at round 1 at 15-second mark. Just bring that person at the same spot and then show them and tell them that they could practice it on their own. The potential is, really good. So hopefully people will be able to exploit it. I think it will be a really great tool. Alright, we got Live Forever that's undefeated in the North America. Only person undefeated right now.
Round 1. Ready, go! Round 2. Ready, go!
So for the Europe players, how's the scene right now for you guys? Still lots of offline gatherings. We know that there's September, I think, is when they'll have the online qualifier for the Open Championship. We have one more match and then we'll begin the last league for Europe today. Mario J versus Raging Mars.
Round 4. Ready, go!
Let's see here while we wait. You can check out the results here. We have right now Live Forever still undefeated, 6-0. Chanta has 2 losses. Cessna just 1 loss. Whipper 2, Ernan 2. Tricky is still playing her match against RJ. And XTN has just 2 losses. Who will be able to give Live Forever his first loss? We want it to be a tight win-loss standing. Make it interesting, guys. Alright, we're gonna begin the third and last league for today. For Europe. Good luck, guys. Have fun. And we get to see XTM versus Jaren Whipper on the North America League side. And we'll have on the Marj versus Nova here.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Alright, I'm just gonna leave this at this 4 pound here, and hopefully I'll be back before the Europe League ends. Alright. And of course, there's a lot. If you scroll up a little bit above, you can see a lot of the channels with different people streaming from their point of view.
Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout!
You're no match for me.
Round 1. Ready, go! Round 1. Ready, go! Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout! Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go! Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 5. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 1. Ready, go! Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout! Round one. Ready? Excellent. Go! Knockout. Round two. Ready? Go! Round one. Ready? Go! Ring out! Round two. Ready? Go! Round three. Ready? Go! Knockout! Knockout! Round three. Ready? Go! Knockout! Round four. Ready? Go! Round one. Ready? Go! Knockout! Knockout! Round two. Ready? Go! Knockout! Round three. Ready? Go! Round one. Ready? Go! Ring out! Round four. Ready? Go!
All right, I'm back. See what's the results going on. If XTM versus, is that D or is that it's D. Wachi Tachi going just versus Nieru. Nieru just won that match. Let's go put this on PSN full view while we see what the results for the PSN side is. What, did we already just finish all our matches? We just did, so then put this. Alright, and the winner of this one is Weiji Mars. Congratulations, Weiji Mars, for getting first place, Marj second, and Nieru third. I think that puts Weiji Mars in first place now in the leaderboards. So, thank you guys for playing. Doesn't matter how many people show, just get any people who want to show up and play. we'll have this room up and running. But if you know friends who are from Europe who do play, please share the information so we get as many people who do want to play together to do so, and represent the scene. All right, thanks guys again for playing. I think that is it for Europe. Let me go switch this back to the Steam side, PSN side. We have one more session left for the second quarter. Next weekend is the last week for the second quarter, and so after that we'll have a third quarter, and depending on when it becomes cross-platform, we'll combine Saturday and Sunday to be the same league, so that since everybody should be able to play against each other. So those who still stuck on play on the PS4, I apologize, but I think this would be the best time now to just merge it once it's released on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, and Switch 2. So yeah, so we'll still have to wait for Sega to announce the actual date. But until then, we'll just continue running leagues for both PSN side and Steam side, as is. Yep, thanks for playing, Nieru, Mari J. Alright, looks like we have 11 matches in already. We have 2 more matches remaining then. Live Forever still undefeated. He will be playing against XTN Silverbolt his last 2 matches. Live Forever is pushing to possibly get the most first place finishes in the PSN League. Let's see if once the results go through there. Let's go to PSNs first. Oh, I'm sorry. Would they hit accidentally? Oh, wrong thing. Apologies. This is all technical newbie streaming issues. This is it. There we go.
Round 2. Ready?
There is no release date yet for Revel on the other platforms, so I have a rough guess that it's going to be November or later. That's my guess. I think they're adding small updates each time to the Revel Steam, and that there's going to be a fully featured version of Revel for release once this goes on the PS5, Xbox Series XS, and Switch 2. Alright, we got Live Forever here, got 2 match points. Actually, 3 match points. I think the next person closest is price according and on Game Pass. Game Pass is the Xbox Series program. Yeah, Live Forever actually is 2 first place finishes behind Chanchai. Chanchai got second, so if Live Forever gets first place here, which I think he's guaranteed first place already. Yeah, since the next person closest to him has just only 2 losses. So Live Forever already has guaranteed to get first place finish in the second league. So there's now a battle for second and third, I believe. Hey Lightman Dragon, how are you doing? Not too bad. It's keeping busy. It's nice to have some nice large room for PSN still. We just finished the Europe rooms. Waging Mars got first place twice, and Mari J got first place finish for Eileen. And we had the Walk Reaper playing Blaze got first place in the North America PSN League. And it looks like Live Forever will get first place in the second one. And it's might as a battle for second and third. And we get to see XTN versus Chanchai. Both of these players are from the northwest side of the United States. Yeah, it's 90 degrees Fahrenheit, 90 degrees plus Fahrenheit where I'm living right now. Which is 30 degrees Celsius in Celsius. 32.2, I think is what it is. All right. We will do one more league for North America after this one. Yeah, it seems every year it gets harder and hotter. And this is the beginning of summer. What's the weather in the UK so far?
Round 2. Ready, go!
Is that your preferred system, Marco? The Xbox?
My time is here! Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go!
Mm. Yeah, my assumption of UK weather is usually cloudy. Actually, I picture London as during the 1800s, during the all smoking. That shows my naive point of view of the world.
What a knucklehead!
I'm just imagining it's like Charles Dickens of London. Alright, let's see. We got Chandra finished this match already. Cessna is still playing his match against Tricky. Jam Whippers has 3 losses. Tricky could make it. Cessna tie for 3rd, maybe? Tie for 2nd? Let's see. Tricky's 8-5. Chandra is 9-4. So it looks like Jam Whipper is sitting at 3rd place right now. Alright, everyone's finished their matches. What is the results here? Alright, so Liv Ever does get 1st place, so congratulations. Cessna 2nd and Jam Whipper 3rd place. Thank you guys for playing. We will do one more league, so if you want to continue playing, please stay in the room. And for those who can't, thanks again. Alright, thanks for playing J Thor. Thanks for playing XTN.
Yeah, thank you all very much. Really enjoying all of these. This is a fun Sunday. Like still recovering, but still a lot of fun.
And we still have one more league to go to see how many people still stay around. Yep, thanks for playing RJ. Go post around, see. You know, if you're having fun, Jim, then it doesn't matter if you stink or not stink, unless you want to improve.
Round 1. Ready,
We're having fun having you in here, Jim, and we hope you're doing well. We're glad that you're here. Just keep it up, hang in there, and experience is huge, but also it's just good to have you here. But it's good to have you in the chat as well. Also, J-Thor, thank you so much. XTN, thank you so much. Both J-Thor and XTN gonna bow out, but you guys have a really good Sunday.
Yo, these 14 people leagues are crazy, man. It's late.
Yeah.
We had 2 16-player leagues yesterday.
Yeah, I know. People were excited, and people are still excited. I think it's good for Virtua Fighter.
I have to admit, Sesson, you played like the entire league session yesterday and still playing today, and also playing the tournament last night. It's like you're becoming an Iron Man, you know. This is an Iron Man tournament training right now.
I'm definitely training for that. Like it's. I think it's an important part. I know we've had the conversation with Chanchai many times. It's like, I feel like I run out of juice like at tournaments. and we gotta train that as well.
You do. No, you totally do. It's huge in tournaments, and tournaments are very draining. Even online tournaments like this.
Yeah.
Yesterday, that was incredibly special for me.
Oh, it was.
And it felt very weird, like for me, because I hadn't played in an online tournament in a while, and so that feeling of kind of isolation, like you're just playing in your room. If you let it be quiet, it's awkward. So it's like, man, I have like music, or I need something. I need something that keeps me like stimulated. The weights didn't bother me because I'm comfortable. Like if people make you wait, it's like okay. But it is awkward feeling, and the nerves were like amplified. I felt first game. I could feel Juicebox's nerves. I could feel Jacko's nerves. I didn't actually feel comfortable until we were in the top 8's when I started feeling like okay. But that's also because it's like, well, I'm fighting Denkai, I'm fighting GT. I gotta really give him hell, but I also have to understand like the areas that I can fight them on versus the areas that I cannot fight them on as well. You know.
Yeah.
At least at this point. And then but I felt good, and so it was more relaxed. And then of course being first to 3 made it a little more relaxing too. But yeah. But actually the big power boost was probably when I realized Jacko might be more nervous than me. So that's that was like maybe like at some point in my fight with Jacko, I was like, I think he's more nervous than me, and that like took a load off my shoulders. So
yeah, I had a situation like that with Talon. I mean, God bless his soul. I know he probably didn't intend to do that, but I had asked him for a button check. He just went straight into the match, and I was like, dude, wait, like the delay was not like I wasn't comfortable. But then I was like, he's gotta be like super nervous. So I started attacking that, and eventually managed to win. But yeah, I could definitely feel that. Like there was a lot of pressure for everybody. Everybody was playing under a lot of pressure. So
there were
people really noticed that we did actually have something at stake here. So
yeah,
it's good. It's good.
It's really good. No, it's great. And yeah, in this last league battle, the really awesome battle with you, Setsuna. That was
Likewise.
Like, I really enjoyed the way you played the last 2 rounds. So it was really, really good.
It's when I managed to get that victory in the middle where I was like, okay, I see where the blind spot is. Let me try to see if I can like dig a hole into this.
Yeah.
But it's nice. It's nice. It's been nice, like back and forth with you. So I always enjoy our matches. I never know what's gonna happen, so that's good.
Ew. So, it goes both ways on that, but it's always really fun. And,
Yeah, I just want to give a little extra shout from yesterday to some of the newer generation VFers who finished quite well, high on the qualifier. We had Triceday from Texas, SoCal player, who it was a 9th place finish. And also one thing to mention is like how Himoja was getting a couple of losses here and there. So we might be players are getting maybe closer to Himoja maybe. So that's good for the scene.
Yeah.
It's good.
But yeah.
I don't think
a lot of people tell Himoja got a tech roll sometimes. It's funny.
Yeah. Well, I think the thing is you got to realize like him is not really actually taking the foot off the gas. It's everybody's just training hard. It's trying to get used to these games, and so it's good. It's good. I think the general gist yesterday was the North American Virtua Fighter community is showing up. They're getting better, and I think I'm all up for that. We're
yes.
We need to get better, and I think Hima has been trying for the past year to help us do that, and that's why he's showing up and fighting and having open rooms so that people can try it, right? I think the more you fight it, the more you fight at that level, the more it's easier for you to raise your level.
Yeah, this is the con.
And hey, Viva was the first person to have the most first place finishes in the Akai leagues in 2023. So,
Yeah.
Round three.
joking
That
aside,
was a stretch, man.
yes, it was
That's fine. Um,
but yeah, but SDA has been doing very well online and offline events, showing well at Texas the side tournament Texas Showdown, and then I think was he a top 24 finish at Combo Breaker? And now and got a ninth place finish in this first qualifier, and then we had DFAX Calamity. I think this also one for a new game for him too.
yeah.
He was actually participated yesterday's in the Steam League portions, and was giving like the finishers the losses, and was able to. I think he took he gave Black Alert the loss and got a ninth place finish also. So looking forward to see more of the new generation making the veterans sweat a little more and surpassing.
I thought I got the throw. Good games, Tricky. That was so much fun. Good game. That was a lot of fun, Tricky.
Alright, we have 3 more matches to go before we start. If anyone still want to join the room, I got 6 to 9 minutes to do so. Still have a lot of people still in the room. 11. So, Cecily, you now have participated in 2 TNS 1 events. What we efficiently run, or
Round one. Ready, go!
I think he's AFK here.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your experience with it so far, Chai?
What's the question again?
Your experience with TNS Tampa Never Sleeps winning the online tournament.
So, I really like it. I thought they ran it really well. Part of it is that they kind of isolate each group, right? So you're in a Discord for the pool. Now this time it might have been different from the last time, because this one it was used through the official VF Discord. So there's a coordination where there's many layers of between you, the organizer, so to speak. Because one, we're using Start GG, and for better or worse, and I actually think ultimately for better, though for the players maybe not, the players got to communicate with each other through Start GG. But if there's any real serious kind of thing, or you need someone like to change the stage, then you go through the Discord. But the Discord is separated by channels for each pool or each section. And this is a good thing because it reduces the overall noise. It does require the work. Where from whoever the team is, this is actually a pretty heavy load on the team. But this does limit the frictions that you can have in if you try to do this more open. So I think this causes it to run smoothly. That said, the only hiccup is stuff like so actually there's a moment where Denkai between the first and second game, you guys will see like this huge pause between our games. And what happened there was the person that administrated it, the tournament organizer staff, they didn't really know that like when you change the stage, you got to hit the confirm button. You can't just circle up. So
yeah.
Right? You gotta like, it's like, but it's natural to think that you selected it, so now you can jump out like it's a menu, right? But you actually have to go back down to confirm.
You'd
already selected it, and you're in the main part of the menu. Now you got to go back to confirm. If you hit circle, none of the changes happen.
Yeah,
so
I fought for that to fight it too.
Denkai was like waiting for them to like change the stage, and they never did. And we just went ahead and played. I didn't know for sure. I thought the original rules, like one of the rules that I read, didn't really make it super clear that you could, like, it just said you can change character, right? And so I thought like you had to just stick with all random, because I know that I think at one point depending on the platform, Harpenier also has done like every stage is random because it's just too cumbersome to try to manually select stages running a tournament. But actually, in yesterday's tournament, they do. So this coming weekend, you can loser can change stage, can pick stage, just to clarify. But after that experience, it looks like they got smoothed out because they were correctly changing stage for the matches like that were remaining, the top 4 matches. So yeah.
Yeah, in the Max Tampa Never Sleeps tournament earlier, they also had in the Tampa Never Sleeps Discord, they had separate out the pools and everything too. So
yeah, but stuff that's left to the players is a little tricky, right? Like I was teaching my first round opponent like how to set the delay to 3, and so we had to do like I asked for let's go ahead and test the connection. I was like, oh, the good, but you're not on 3, so let me teach you how to do that because you have to do that on your next match anyways. You know. So I taught them through, but that was also chatting through Start GG, which was like for me a very cumbersome process.
okay.
But it was but then again, it's important to have I think it is good that Start GG has the chat and all those features like that. That the player kind of has to interact with it. It's cumbersome. But I think as an organizer, it does make sense and it reduces some of the friction. And but players like have to both double confirm the wins and losses. Setsuna and I got to it switched places, so Setsuna accidentally marked one game the wrong way. And I just said, oh no, that's wrong. But I almost confirmed it. so always double check. It's the 2-man system works if both players are active minded.
Okay.
But overall, I think it worked out really well. I think the way that they manage it reduces friction, gets the tournament going, and I think that's why they run pretty smooth. And I think so for all of the TNS events that I've watched, at least as far as the stream goes, it looks like they run smooth. For the most part.
That's your experience so far, Setsuna, for both?
Yeah,
you present both.
Definitely. It's on point to what Chancha is saying. I did have some communication where I think mostly last time when people would chat on the other thing and not be checking the Discord, or some people were checking the Discord. So there's a duality there, but I think it works, right?
Yeah, it's hard. There's a point where it would be smoother if it's just run on the Discord, but things get really noisy when they do that too. Like it becomes hard to find where your opponent actually called you out, said, "Hey, let's go do this," especially if they don't tag you, or especially if they use a different name on Discord than that. So the good thing about Start GG is that that's where people's quote unquote money's on the line because that's the source for everything else. So I think it makes a lot of sense to use it, but it is creating friction, and the first rounds can get a bit rough because the players are figuring it out. Start GG itself, there's a lot of there's stuff about it that's like less user friendly, but it is functioning on all these fronts. So I have some complaints about it, but technically, when I'm looking at it in terms of the event running, I actually think it is helping them overall a lot more, even if for me as a player it's a little bit of a headache.
So the tournaments, the tournament brackets websites, let's see, there's Start GG, Challenge, and then Tournament that some of the Japanese people like to use. Which one is the best?
Tournament.
I think, well, I know the Japanese love Tournament, I think, from what I've heard. I actually do like Challenge quite a bit, but I've used it for quite a while, but I was pretty used to it. I think Start GG might be the first time where I actively was complaining about a platform, but at the same time it is doing its job, but I don't know how to compare it right now. I just know that in the past I thought Challenge worked pretty well for me.
Good for you. Okay. GM doesn't have a good opinion of Start GG, so that's one person.
Well, it's like I would agree. Like I think you guys have heard that I have complaints about Start GG, so there's a lot of stuff, and
that seems to be the main one now. That a lot of.
But on top of that, it's the Microsoft Passport integration drives me insane. So like if you have a Hotmail account and live account in Outlook, just because over the years you were active, and Microsoft kept doing all kinds of different things. Star Chi becomes a real headache because you might be logged into the wrong account. It might automatically just create a new one for you, and you're like, what? And now you have multiple accounts with your name in Star Chi, which is my problem to deal with. So I run
Alright,
into a lot.
guys. This is it. Last league. We'll start now with 11 players. Everyone will get at least one bye. Good luck and have fun, everyone.
Good luck, have fun.
Good luck, guys.
Just mute myself on my thing. So Metro Wheel is not just a money way to give money. It's also a tournament organizer too. I just always assumed it was just mainly just for people to just for prize pool only.
Round one.
That's actually something I need to ask around more and do research on this Michirino. As I would like to try to start implementing some way of rewarding players participating in these league sessions, whether it's monetary or merchandise. But we'll see. Yeah. So this is the last league today.
Round two.
Yeah, 13 player league. First one, the October 1. Second league was won by Live Forever using Jackie. And now we are in the final league of the day with 11 players. You can see Blocksmith versus Jim here. Since it's 11 players, it will rotate through the different players. So you'll see at least 2 matches of each person.
Round three. Ready, go.
And of course, if you want to watch, there are quite a few different people who's streaming from their point of view. You can see Chanchai playing Leon, actually playing right now on my stream.
Knockout.
Tricky playing Eileen.
Round four.
So looking to try, I guess, get as much experience, online experience as possible before the next qualifier this Saturday. So 4 more players will join Hima, Denkai, Gentleman Thief, and Crazy Drunk in the regional finals, which will be about 3 weeks from now. So 1 week from now is the second qualifier, and then for those players, the top 4 will meet with the other top 4 players 3 weeks, July 12th. So after everything's decided, all the players will have 2 weeks to prepare themselves for the regional finals. Erna has been put. Main is Brad. Vivichi has 3 characters he uses: Law, Blaze, and John. I think he considered Blaze as main. If you don't make it for the North America this round, can you play in the November ones? Correct, you can. So whoever doesn't get into the qualify for the grand finals is to try again in November. So even if you finish in the 2nd to 8th spots of the regional finals, I think they are able to play again, participate for this November to see who gets the second invite into the grand finals, which should be in 2026. Yeah, and they also get a chance to get additional money from the $2,500 prize pool. Alright, now we have Erna from West Coast versus Blocks Swift, aka Dara Yen from Canada, Toronto, Canada, if I remember correctly.
Round one. Ready, go. Knockout.
Oh, I forgot to post everyone else. I was like Silverbolt, Vanessa player streaming. And we got Sasina.
Round 3. Ready, go!
So I hope Sega make me feel smart by like the game level when it goes multi-platform will be released fully featured. It already has implemented replay mode and improving the replay mode next month. Most likely more items that has been a desire that has been mentioned quite consistently.
Don't worry, pal. I
Uh,
won't forget you.
and the most likely not gonna happen, but if it does happen, I'll be greatly saying I call it out first. There'll be a poignant character for a level. I found that this is all conspiracy theory now. I think it'll just stay as Ultimate Showdown and it's not gonna get updated, unfortunately. I think they updated to be the right game update. At least for the characters, game system wise, but it's not getting any of those unique features such as the replay mode. But Sega really hasn't explained what's going to happen to Ultimate Showdown on PlayStation 4, so they are still supporting Ultimate Showdown Esports, the arcade version, like giving people special titles. So those supporting the arcade games that you're seeing. But the console side, I'm not sure how much more support they are. They seem to be really going all out for the level and the multi-platform.
Round 1. Ready,
I just hope that those who do have Ultimate Showdown, like if they purchase the DLCs and stuff, those are already considered. You have already received those items when so you don't have to repurchase them again. But at that last Virtua Fire Direct, they teased a new character or someone. So some people say Sprad, maybe it's Jackie, or maybe it's someone new. And everyone's first assumption is that this is a character that's going to be part of the new VF. And knowing how Aoki and Yamada seems to have tendency to give us red herrings to make us assume something. Maybe it's a new character for level. I'm most likely wrong, but it'll be funny if there is gonna be a 20th character though for level. Making people to make sure that they know that this is that it looks like it's a fully fledged new version of the game and not just a small update. I don't think people see it as this game rollback netcode and what else is considered that this is a game that people should spend money to pick up again. Alright, let's see. We have Jan Whipper 2-0. Live forever. Got his first loss courtesy of Condor. We have Chanchai. Erna is right now undefeated at 3-0. Chanchai's plays against Jan Whipper. Tricky. Chanchai wins. Tricky is playing against Jim. Tricky wins. And so right now we have Cessna, Chanchai undefeated, and Erna.
one. Ready, go! Ring out! Round two. Ready, go! Knockout! Round three. Ready, go!
Yeah, Super Bowl there went for the advantage in block. Also somewhat avoids low attacks. Quite a good move overall, but maybe this is slow. So a fast elbow.
Round four. Ready, go!
Fast safe mid would be out. I really hate that quick attack. That was a little bit too many turns at the end. That's so both. One was good enough. The second one was it was just a little bit too much. Alright, just see. Chan says they're undefeated. Ernan has received his first loss courtesy of Tricky. So right now we have Ernan, Live Forever, 3 wins and 1 loss. Cessna and Chancha both 3 wins and 0 loss. Condor is still playing as Dikachi. And that match has just been finished. Looks like now we get to see Tricky versus Live Forever. That should be a big matchup. Let's lead this on. Yeah, no, people who do like don't like the first 2-1 idea of these leagues. Well, when the main thing is that we do first 2-1, there's less wait time for people participating. The idea was just get everyone playing matches non-stop. And so if it's a first to 2, if someone finishes a match quickly and someone goes to round 3, match 3, then there's a little bit more longer wait time. We are trying to make this as easy for people to join if they don't join in the first league or second.
Round two. Ready, go!
So that's why I made it to 3 leagues per session. If people really like the idea of doing like a first to 2, playing in all 3 leagues, like with the people playing at the very beginning, it kind of acts like a first to 2.
Knockout! Round three. Ready,
So
go!
watch this spectators match. I'm gonna go get myself something to snack. I failed combo. Ali has 2 nice launchers that avoids low attacks.
Knockout!
Nice. blocked low, has the guarantee pinch.
Ready, go! Knockout! That wasn't your best shot.
Alright, whoever wins there, I'll be right back in a second. Round one. Ready, go! Knockout! Round two. Ready, go! Knockout! Round three. Ready, go! Right, I'm back. We get to see Cessna versus Tricky on my stream here. They're both also streaming, so you can watch it from their point of view. And the big matchup is Chanchai versus Live Forever.
Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go!
How's it been the number of percent PSN compared to Steam for North America? Definitely Steam usually has more players than PSN. This is for both Europe and North America. But today we have more than normal for PSN. I mean, before Rebel was released, we did get like 4 or 5 consecutive weekends in which we got at least a 16-player room for North America. This is before Rebel came out. But then once Rebel came out, people started switching over to Rebel. So we got a very nice 2 full 16-player league room yesterday for North America Steam. One that completely without any accidental disconnect or game freezing. So I think that's like the first or second. One of the very few. A lot of times when it's a full 16-player room, some people like just quit in the middle or has the freeze bugs happening. But we were able to get one full version which no one quit and we finished all the way to the end. So I do think that once this multi-crossplay is available, we should be getting quite nice size league, fully maxed out league rooms more frequently, consistently. Even with Europe Steam, we were able to get like I think twice, 2 or 3 times a full 16-player league room. Tricky was able to defeat Cessna here in 5 rounds. Chanchai defeated Live Forever. So that I think put Chanchai in a good spot for getting first place. But there's one problem I think we have with Europe, and I think this might be more related with language issues. And there's also I'm from North America, so I'm not sure how much that affects people wanting to participate in the Europe League group. But I do hope that to try excuse me. But I think language is an issue. Like not all of Europe speaks English, and so we're kind of limiting ourselves to English-speaking people. Or I hope that those who do speak multiple languages will be able to help promote it to the other people who don't speak English. Oh, you get a Chanchai versus Cessna here, so can we see Cessna spoil Chanchai's perfect record? But still, this is very much a grassroots type of event series. I was good enough that I had got Cessna and Chanchai and Cessna to help out with the North America leagues. And so we got a nice group that continues to play this, even on the PSN when if you look at the leaderboards, it's only like it's not even 2 pages long, like all the other, even the Europe PSN league is only 2 pages long. But usually, it's the second quarter, we usually will get maybe 6 to 8 at most. More like close to 6 is the average for the North America's PSN league this quarter. Side couple. Cessna's trying to go back in. Octagon stage is so fun. Alright, 2 match points for Cessna. Can he make this interesting?
Round 4. Ready, go!
Nice. Byakuo for guaranteed punish. Fourth row. There's one good guess and he wins. Cessia does. We have no one with an undefeated record now. Good job, Cessia. Make it interesting. So what does this mean? We have Ernan with 2 losses, Liv Effort with 2 losses, Cessna with 2 losses, Shanshai with 1 loss, so he's still in first place. And he's in the group. And we have 11 players in this league. So 3 more matches, 3 more rounds. Shanshai still has to play against Block Swift, Condor, which usually sometimes I kick it. And Titish has already left the game, so that's a free win here.
Round 1. Ready?
Condor is a pretty consistent participant in these PSN leagues. Leifei, main. You only live once.
Knockout. Round 2. Ready? Go!
Shanshai remained calm after he had to fight through that first round.
Knockout.
This time can't do that. 1-1.
Round 3. Ready? Go!
Hello? Oh. 2 match points.
Round 4. Ready? Go! Excellent! I want a serious fight!
I think Shanshai is now very favorable to get first place at this last league today. Oliver F7-2, Ernan 6-2. We see Jan Whipper versus Condor here. Yeah, for a while it was Jan Whipper, Condor, Shanshai, Cessna. The consistent shows up. J Thor.
Ready? Go! Knockout! Round 2. Ready? Go! Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go!
Side couple.
Knockout.
I'm laughing because this is what I would fall for when I'm playing this Chair Whipper. Once I'm on the ground, I feel like I never can get back up.
Go! Knockout.
Alright. We got one more round remaining. Live Forever is already finished. Chair Whipper is also finished. 7 wins, 3 losses. Ernan
Round 1. Ready, go!
Jim versus Condor is the last match, and that should be completion of the leagues. We'll go get some paper here in a second.
Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout.
Alright, I think that's the completion of the leagues. Erna got 3 losses too. Live Forever 3 losses. Sussman with 3 losses. Lots of people with 3 losses. I think everyone finished their matches. That's it. Chancha's still playing his match. Alright, we got a lot of people with just 3 losses, so it's basically going to be plus minus round. Chanchai got first place here. So congratulations to Chanchai for getting first, and we have Cessna second, and Ernan third just by +1 round, and Jeremy Whipper and Liver Ever also got the 7 wins and 3 losses, but just off by just minus rounds. Thank you guys for playing. That is it for today.
Thank you so much. I had this great time, and I didn't expect to win this one, so yay, I held on.
You were just playing. I was just playing.
No, but it's awesome to have this time with everyone and working on this, and I do feel like it's working different muscles, even though I'm really tired after yesterday. But it's like working different mental muscles and different eye muscles. I'm loving it. Satsuna really making me work a muscle there, especially in that last round. And I'm just like, I'm like, so I love it.
Round one.
It's good stuff.
Ready, go!
All right. Thanks everybody for playing again. That is the last league. If you guys want to stay in the room and continue playing, please do so. If there's still a lot of people staying in the room, I could hit the leave button to run it and then go leave AFK. But just let me know right now. But I do have to take care of something at the house right now, so I'll be back.
All right. We wait your return.
Let me raid. Are you gonna still stream Chancha?
Yeah, I'll stream for a bit. Stream for quite a bit. I mean, I'm gonna get my kids lunch, but the thing is that wanted to chat with you. You had good experience too, right? For the most part, this was like I said this on my stream. I want to give shout outs to Akai, who is not with us at the moment, but Akai was one of the people who was consulted. Now, I don't want people to harass Akai about brackets. I'm just saying he's one of many people that were consulted for recommendations about the power levels, the power rankings. And I know that Akai did it for this event and did it for the Maximilian Dude tournament as well. And I think that's huge because both those tournaments, I thought the brackets played out very strongly, but they were really good brackets, as far as I can tell. There's always some quibble you can have with brackets. There's never going to be a perfect bracket, but these brackets were really good. Every corner had really tough roads to the finals. So, anyways, what did you think about that?
I mean, I thought it was good. The couple of players that had these screen names that people didn't recognize, they might have been the only ones that weren't properly seated. But I think overall, it was done very well.
Yeah, but most of the time when you do that, though, most of the time you're gonna have a hard round because you might be stuck with like GT round 2, right, or something like that,
Yeah.
So a lot of times when I would say the player that uses a different name on their tournament than maybe the name that's recognized, those players usually get a harder bracket, and I think that happened too here actually.
Absolutely.
But it does drive people nuts because, well, it can drive seeded players nuts because they're like, I gotta fight this guy right away, and it's like, well, so, prove your seeding, so, yeah.
But yeah, overall, I had a lot of fun yesterday. I think it was pretty good. I'm looking forward to the experience next week. Of course, it's not going to be the same. A lot of people already saying they're not going to play, they're not going to be able to play, and everybody has the reasons, and that's okay. That's also okay, right?
It is. No, it is, and it's always a personal decision. How you compete, where you compete, whether you compete. These are your personal choices. No one can fault you for those choices. Everyone has good reasons for them,
Yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes it's because of life. Sometimes you don't feel like you want to do that competition, and I understand that. I'm glad that most people I know really enjoyed it, but of course, the tournaments are always heartbreaking because there can only be one top winner.
Yeah.
And so 130 people would mean 129 losers. So,
Yeah.
And sometimes the winner lost on the way there too. But at the same time, I thought the overall event was really good. But I understand. Look, here's the thing. We know that even though it's called a regional qualifier, we know this is United States, Canada, and Mexico, right?
Yeah.
And that's a big, broad area. So you're definitely you have to have the stomach for a laggy connection on that. It's the way it is. Hawaii is not barred from this, So,
No, correct.
You know, the southernmost part of Mexico is not barred from this. You know, I don't
No.
think, and I don't think even the Arctic is barred from this. You know, so it's one of those where we know that the scope, we understand the intention of scope. Now, for me, I'm happy. You know that I'm personally, I have the stomach to, or I'm okay with fighting international connections. But I know not everyone is, and I get it. And not everyone's internet is equal. You know, I think I still feel like it's ironic that the southern states, southern border states, a lot of them, but especially like like the Southwest,
Yeah.
has some connection. I think the desert is just not kind to the internet infrastructure for the masses. If they have internet connected to a data center, that's very different. But
Yeah.
you know, I mean, yeah. Go ahead. Okay.
I think I think you're right. I think you're on the money. I think whenever you're playing an online tournament, you're only going to have so much of a good experience, and some people are going to be left out because it's just the nature of the beast. It is what it is. I think it's good for some players that generally don't like playing offline. Either that be nerves or something. I think even online, you could still get nervous. You could still not like the outcome of certain things, but yeah, I do think that there's a good place for some work to be done with the way that these events are run. Not speaking of organization wise, but also like if you think about what are the limits of our connections, right? And that might be somewhere where our organizers should be like paying attention. It's like, okay, well, not Hawaii, or Hawaii being pitched with some other people, or the southernmost part of Mexico be in a league of their own, with Mexico and Central America and the Caribbean. That might be ideal, but I think time is going to tell what's going to be good for that or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, I think it's so far from coming from Sega, which is not, I mean, I don't want to speak ill of Sega. Sega was huge back in the day, but like times have changed, and they're making a fantastic effort to keep this rolling and keep these matches, fair, and working on the netcode and listening to what people have to say. And I think it's fantastic. I think it's great what they're doing.
I sincerely feel that way too, and I also feel like the netcode's improved so much now. Look, the closer you get to, there's sort of an uncanny valley effect. The closer you get to the game feeling between online and offline, being like, the closer you get to them being similar, the more scrutiny you will feel, because you'll start to see the differences after a while too, right? And that's always going to drive you nuts. But if we're talking about like the overall progression of the netcode over since 2008, it's been insane. Since 2007 actually. 2007 is when I think VF5 came out on Xbox 360 with netcode. And at that time, actually, that netcode was better than a lot of fighting games at the time. But of course, like it's the same, but for the time. Just like Final Showdown, when it came out, it actually felt better than a lot of what I would expect, but it was definitely still a different game, But it was like, but at that time, a lot of people were on Wi-Fi. Like people were like, here's the thing, the Xbox 360 came with Ethernet. Microsoft was like, no, Ethernet's the only way to have real good internet play. But you know what was the hot accessory for the 360? It was when they finally came out with the Wi-Fi dongle, because everybody wanted to play on Wi-Fi because of the convenience. And they didn't yet experience how bad it would be if you did that. And of course, before rollback netcode, first-person shooters had done prediction netcode since Quake World, and in like 1999. But like, but again, it was a work in progress, and it's easier on that. Hey, awesome! Akai has rated Tricky, and I think that's awesome. Hell yeah! We need
Hey.
all the rates to Tricky too, because Tricky has been an awesome content creator, and especially lots of VF since Revo. Again, so it's great to have both too. It is really good to have crossover, educational content, and really good competitive content too.
Alright, so I am going to be going shutting off now. There's only 8P6 people left. Should I just let the room just play as is, or you guys want me to hit the raid button? I mean, league won the league, or just happy just play as is?
What's that? Oh, you're gonna play one? Good.
Oh no, do you want me to hit the league button, or just let the room go as is? Yeah, the crush dash going out.
Oh, I see. You mean hitting the league?
Yeah, do you guys? I'll just let the person who gets in charge of rooms choose decide if they want to win the league or not.
Okay.
Alright, so thanks again, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Alright, have a good rest of the Sunday.
All right. You
Yeah,
too.
man.
So much, Akai. So Akai didn't hear our shout outs earlier, but I think, as far as I know, these brackets were really good. Yeah, and you can't have perfect brackets.